A&M's offensive line have been playing pretty well, and then they're the top 15 in the country and limiting tackles for loss. So what do you guys got to do to get in the backfield?
I think it starts in practice with just hitting the sled and I want to say just focusing on main blitzes to getting back there in the backfield.
What do you think running back Le'Veon Moss does really well?
I think he's a smart runner. He's very agile and elusive, and when he needs to, he can convert to power. If that makes sense.
Johnny, how easy do you see from Marcel Reed to maybe the last couple of mobile quarterbacks he's gone against?
We faced a lot of them this year. Again, I think he's a very agile runner. Watch tape on him a lot. He doesn't run as often as the last guys did, but we're wanting to limit him running.
Johnny, I think of when we think of noise, we think of it just affecting the offense, but how can it affect a defense and you guys getting your play calls?
So with the headset, we've been using that, and loud crowd. I think of like a small huddle. I think that'll help us limit the crowd, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Coach Drinkwood said, correct me if I'm wrong here, but on a few third downs, even here at home, because of the crowd noise, you guys have gone to sideline communications instead of family communications on certain third downs.
Front seven, we're mostly relying on the headset. I think the back end is more reliant on signals.
Gotcha. Okay.
Johnny, what has it been like playing alongside Chris McClellan so far this year, and what have you liked from his game?
Chris is a baller. All of the tackles are. But Chris, I think he has 2 sacks, forced fumble, pass deflection. I mean, the guy gets vertical and causes disruption, so he's a great player. Love playing with him.
Johnny, Coach Drink has talked a couple of times about not over-rushing the quarterback. He talked about it last year with Jaden Daniels, and he talked about it this season with both Thomas Castellanos and Diego Pavia. What goes into keeping a guy like that, especially with Marcel Reed, keeping a guy like that in the pocket?
The danger's gonna get out of the pocket, so we want to try to compress the pocket, push the paint, and make sure he doesn't have any escape lanes, specifically through the B gaps or C gaps.
What do you think are the 2 or 3 keys to victory for you guys?
Defensive side, I think stopping the run, quarterback and Moss, and limiting explosive plays rather than the pass game, just doing our job on the defensive side of the ball.
When you guys on the defensive line look at your role in trying to limit some of those busted coverages and the explosive plays that come from them, what do you guys look at and say, this is what we need to do?
Obviously get back there faster. Coverage and pass rush work hand in hand, so I feel like if we do our job better, we can limit some of the busts if they happen.
Anything else for John?
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate y'all.